On December 8th, I'll be doing my next adult workshop. I decided to title it, How to Jive with Failure. Because failure is something that just happens every day. I have to tell you about my stack that just kept building of failures yesterday. I had volunteered to take some food over to some people that I know from church. As it turned out, I had ingredients that some of the family members could not eat. And I realized, I can't use this. So I had to start from scratch. When the timer beeped for the pumpkin bread, I looked in the oven and I was like, what is wrong with my pumpkin bread? And it was flat. I forgot the baking powder and baking soda. The pumpkin bread was a disaster, but luckily I had a package of cookies. And then I got the cornbread and I started slicing it up to put it on plates, and it was doughy on the top, under the top crust. So then I had to put it back in the oven and hope that it could heat up enough to bake more, and the cornbread was pretty burnt on the bottom. It was pretty toasted. My meal was just not coming together as I had set out for it to turn out. And I was 30 minutes later to get over there than I told them I would be. I was embarrassed. This is not my best offering. That's where I felt like the failures were building up. Notice how your whole body just sort of sinks down and you lose that energy that you had that kind of got you excited to do this activity in the first place. I just little by little was able to start seeing what did go well. And I think that's a huge part of dealing with failure. What did go well? The chili actually turned out really good. And I'd let her know, I was like, I'm sorry that the bottoms are a little bit toasty. You might want to shave them off before you put the cornbread on your plate. In the end, did they get the meal that they needed? They did. Did they feel loved by a friend? They did. Look for the wins. Look for what was good. What did go well? What was okay? What was enough? Did the ultimate purpose get served? When we intentionally choose to shift from that discouragement and disappointment that we're not having the outcome that we set out for, then we can activate creativity. We can activate curiosity. We can look for what we can learn from it. And that's actually even better for us than having a smooth sailing win every time. So I hope that you'll join me for the next adult workshop, How to Jive with Failure. Because the truth is, your brain is amazing and was designed to have failure as a teacher.